The Bermuda Triangle. A legend. A mystery. A vast graveyard.
It is a place where ships and planes vanish for unexplained reasons.
Hundreds of vessels gone without a trace, swept into oblivion.
I don't understand how 23 men, nothing floats. I mean, not even a life jacket.
Left behind, only disturbing questions. Those who do escape are haunted by memories that few believe.
And I experienced a space-time warp.
And none can explain.
It was about 10 minutes of just the compass was spinning. I was very freaked out.
All of a sudden, everything was totally black. I thought that I was going to die.
Theories have emerged. Geomagnetic anomalies. UFO encounters.
Big Saturn glowed for, I guess, 2 or 3 minutes and spawned.
Government conspiracies.
The U.S. military, I think they know a lot more about the anomalies here than they are saying.
Is the truth hidden within a secret underwater naval base? Or in a cryptic message from someone supposedly dead?
The telegram said, "You've been misinformed. I am very much alive."
Now we take on the triangle from every angle with a massive, unprecedented exploration into the mysterious death trap. We'll retrace a doomed military mission through the heart of the Bermuda Triangle, when 6 planes and 27 men vanished in a single day.
60 years later, no one can still say what happened to them.
We'll launch an underwater expedition to find one of the missing planes that no one, including the Navy, has tried to recover. Enlist NASA technology to probe a swamp that could swallow planes whole.
5 aircraft can easily vanish in there.
And pursue a bizarre connection between the Triangle and the lost city of Atlantis.
Through these portals, suddenly these people go. And they're living in another dimension.
Along the way, we experience some of the Triangle's bizarre behavior firsthand.
They have a regular magnetic compass and a fluxgate compass, and neither of them are cooperating.
A journey to unravel a deadly mystery where planes, ships, people, and reason simply vanish. The Bermuda Triangle, startling new secrets. Long cloaked in mystery, the Bermuda Triangle keeps its secrets clinched in a watery death grip. Meddlers and adventurers.
All right, let's go take a look.
Enter here at their own risk. But in an unprecedented effort, we bring the best minds and latest technology together to defy the Triangle and solve one of its most bewildering riddles.
Potential target right here. Right here. It's possible.
I'm Lester Holt. The Sci-Fi Channel's unparalleled pursuit of the truth behind the Bermuda Triangle begins with one of the greatest unsolved mysteries in American history. On December 5th, 1945, with World War II over and Christmas just around the corner, 27 servicemen seemingly vanished without a trace. At the core of our story, 5 Navy Avenger torpedo planes, the type of plane that had proven lethally effective in the Pacific against the Japanese. But on this day, the planes have a peaceful mission, a routine training flight that will take them over a section of what is now called the Bermuda Triangle. Sadly, neither they nor a search plane sent to find them ever come back. In sporadic radio transmissions received before those planes disappear completely, the flight's leader is overheard saying that his compasses have gone haywire. Now, 60 years later, this vintage Navy Avenger, identical to the ones lost, will retrace their exact route to see if anything out of the ordinary happens.
Let's go ahead and stop.
Pilot Rick Siegfried will attempt to navigate the course the same way the pilots did in 1945, using a compass and by simply looking out the window for landmarks and the sun.
It's a challenge to once again go back into the type of navigation they used in that day and to duplicate the route.
Of course, sailors as far back as Columbus have noted strange anomalies in these waters.
On 3 occasions, they did experience a compass variation that was unexplained.
Triangle historian Gian Quizar.
And then on the eve of discovery of the New World, a light was seen on the horizon, and it rose up, levitated, and then vanished. More than one man did see it aboard 2 of the ships.
According to Quizar, those who've witnessed bizarre things here and survived to tell their triangle tale are the lucky ones.
In the 1980s, I think some 35 aircraft vanished, and no one had heard about it. It's not reported in the news.
But on December 5th, 1945, the inexplicable disappearance of 5 planes known collectively as Flight 19, as well as a large seaplane called a Martin Mariner sent searching for them, becomes big news. It remains one of the biggest mysteries of the Bermuda Triangle to this day.
60 years later, no one can still say what happened to them. How can you have 5 aircraft and then a rescue aircraft vanish in one night? No trace ever found, and no trace ever found since then. Despite underwater mapping, despite underwater cameras, it basically began the enigma of the Bermuda Triangle.
The term Bermuda Triangle was coined in 1964 by author Vincent Gaddis. Since then, the area has been called many things, including the Devil's Triangle and Triangle of Death. Gaddis defined the triangle as the area between the coast of Florida, Puerto Rico, and Bermuda. But today, historians say strange triangle phenomena actually occur over a much larger area that covers 1.5 million square miles and encompasses the entire east coast of Florida. That's a lot of ocean. But our extraordinary team of scientists are venturing into the teeth of the triangle to search one very specific spot for one very specific airplane.
And those are the last reported coordinates of where the Martin Mariner reportedly exploded and crashed into the ocean.
For the first time ever, our team, led by renowned nautical archaeologist David Bright, will scour the ocean floor for the remains of the search plane that vanished without a trace on December 5th, 1945.